It is my hope that when I engage students that I can be a source of reminding them it's just a joy to be here.
Welcome to This is West, the podcast that explores the diverse voices and stories of Madison West High School. Each episode, we dive into the experiences of students and staff, uncovering what makes our community vibrant, unique, and inspiring. Join us as we celebrate the people who bring West to life. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to This is West. Now, today we have a very special guest, as we do always, but today we have someone who is and can be only described as legendary. Welcome to the show, Coach O.
Thank you. I come from, geographically, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And I grew up there on the north side of Milwaukee. And my parents, Olden Kincaid and Florence Culpepper, they are both from one is from Mississippi and one is from Arkansas. So I have deep roots in the South, basically. And so I can't just say I'm from Milwaukee because just my parents and what they've placed in me is, a lot of those values come from Southern culture as well. I think my personality I think it would be best described as optimistic. I love to have fun. I love to be positive. I try my best to stay positive. And I would say fun. Fun would describe my personality.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
So, what do you do here at West High School?
So I am a student engagement specialist, and the name basically describes what it is I do. My assignment is to engage students and to support their engagement in school, whether that means academic, whether that means social emotional wellness, or whether that just means making sure that we are available to be a support to students so that their academic wellness and their wellness in general is adhered to.
That's great.
Yes.
And are you here full time? I know there's some other folks on the student engagement team that aren't.
So I'm here every day, but my time is split between here and Cherokee. Cherokee Middle School is my middle school assignment. So all of the student engagement specialists split our time between here at West or our feeder schools, but our high school, that is our home school, essentially. So my office is here. Other student engagements specialists, their office is at their home high school.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Cool. So kind of coming away, just going backwards a little bit chronologically in time, what really brought you here? What brought you into the field of student engagement?
Okay. So that is a very layered question, actually, because I've been working with children and youth my whole life, essentially. I entered into education through early childhood education at the very raw age of 19. And so I've worked with the gamut of youth from infancy all the way to college age. And, but I spent the majority of my career working in the nonprofit sector where I was a K-12 director for programming outside of school. So I largely worked in partnership with the district doing programs to enhance district programming. So I ran a summer camp for 14 years. It was a summer academic camp for K through 5. And I did leadership which was also leadership development, but I did leadership development for middle and high school students as well, where we employed middle and high school students for that summer programming. But we also did support programming inside the schools during the school year. So essentially, I've been doing student engagement this whole time. I just haven't had that particular title. Um, so the field of education, I would say, just brought me into student engagement.
Nice.
Yes.
How long have you been here at West?
This would be my 4th year at West in particular, but my 3rd year as a student engagement specialist. I entered into West as a classroom support. And so, but this is my, oh, I said that already, my 3rd year at specifically as a student engagement specialist.
Okay. Now, this is, of course, a very big task, right? It's a lot of students, such a big school. Where do you find your motivation and your inspiration? What, really gets you out of bed in the morning and ready to come to work with a smile on your face?
Well, let's see. That's a different question. And I can answer it so many different ways. Engaging students, student engagement, when I hear those words, and you could see right outside my office and in various places in the office, one word that comes to mind a lot is the word joy. Okay. And so it is my hope that when I engage students, that I can be a source of reminding them that it's just a joy to be here. It's a joy to be active and involved in life and to be a student. So I'm hoping every day that I can be a reminder that you have another chance, you have another opportunity to shine, and to kind of put a mirror in front of them of the light that they bring, to their spaces. And so that's kind of what gets me out of bed in the morning. Like this morning, I wanted to remind students of the holiday season, and I wanted to be able to engage them in conversation about, some of the things that they are looking forward to, some of the things that is going well, some of the things that that just bring joy to them, and we could share and engage in that. So
Awesome. So, of course, here at West, you are known by not fully a nickname, but the name of Coach O.
Mhm.
And I'm just really curious, where did that come from? How long have you had that? Has that been a West specific thing, or was that something that kind of just occurred earlier in your youth programming?
Earlier in my youth programming. So I am, as a program director and as someone who develops curriculum, a part of our pedagogy and how we approach teaching students was not necessarily, we didn't want students to necessarily see us as teachers, but as coaches that help them develop the gifts that they already had. So our idea is that you already come to the table with everything you need to you come with everything you need to succeed. It is our job to help bring it out of you. So it's our job to help build, not give you anything. We don't come to the table to give you anything. We come to the table to show you what you already have, and then um, to help navigate those spaces. And also, it is a part of my philosophy that I enter into the coach participant relationship also as a learner. We're all learners. We're all developing together. And so that partnership made me feel more, I felt more at home with the title of coach than teacher, because I'm also learning from my students. So
Look at that.
Coach, oh, yeah.
That is Such a great story.
Yeah.
Okay, so kind of even going further back, let's talk about your serving of this country. I know you were involved in the Army, correct?
Yes. I served in the Army Reserve for 4 years. And yeah, I was a concrete, my job was concrete asphalt operator, if you could believe it. I drove big cement trucks for my job. So yeah, but that was many moons ago. That's a part of what makes me me, I suppose.
Well, that's awesome. I know we didn't really acknowledge you in our Veterans Day special episode, but I would just like to thank you from the bottom of my heart and on behalf of really all of our students here at West. Thank you for your service, and thank you to everyone out there who's listening who is a veteran and has served our country. Well, that's about all we have time for today. Thank you so much, Coach O. And for those of you listening right now, this episode is dropping on the day before winter break. So Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, all the wonderful cultures that we are celebrating over winter break. And even if you don't celebrate anything specific at all, I hope you find some joy. Thank you so much for listening. This has been This is West. We will see you next year in 2025.
Yes.
Thank you for tuning in to This is West. We hope you have enjoyed getting to know a little more about the amazing people who make Madison West High School what it is. Stay connected with us for more stories and voices in future episodes. Until next time, remember, each story shapes who we are, and together we create the West community.